I've loved waking up every morning and coming to work and enjoyed doing all the different types of work that was given to us.
Working in the environmental sector, I think it's one of the more important jobs that we as a society need to come around.
This is what I'm passionate about, this is what I've studied, this is what I've trained for. Here to help the community and just make the reserves a better place, not just for the animals, but also the people who use them as well.
The Victorian State Government created an initiative called Working Victoria and really aimed to get people into jobs that may have been impacted by COVID-19.
Last year I wasn't working, I lost my job due to COVID, and I've been applying for work in the environmental industry, and when this job popped up and I saw it was at Casey as well, yeah, I jumped on that.
Before I started this role, I was working in the music industry. I was a performing artist, touring both in Australia and internationally. When the pandemic hit, most of my work dried up. I was looking at other things that I could do, and I started studying a Bachelor of Environment. And then, beginning of 2021, this opportunity came up.
Working outside with the environment, I loved it, being outdoors, and I thought, yes, this is jobs for me.
During COVID, our workforce was reduced even more. So when we did get to open up and we got our volunteers back, but then we got this extra crew as well, really allowed us to catch up on a lot of the stuff that essentially was falling off the table.
The City of Casey's employed 30 environment crew members who have been undertaking a range of environmental activities aimed to conserve, protect and enhance our local natural environment.
We've been doing a lot of woody weed control, a lot of planting, some fencing.
We've done fire breaks for them to do control fires.
Some of it's more so public amenity improvement, so just making sure that we're creating safe spaces for the residents. But most importantly, we've been doing revegetation works. So that's all about trying to get nature back into spaces that have been previously cleared, putting in as many plants as possible. This year, we've put in 70,000, which is a pretty incredible number.
One of the key projects that the Working for Victoria crew has been helping us with here is on a weed control project, and that's a Kunzea species that has infested some areas of the site here in the bushland, and hopefully that's going to regenerate with orchids and lilies and the kind of vegetation that things like the southern brown bandicoot can use.
I've learned so much more about plants, the role they play in the environment, and what we can do to improve habitat.
And also just the importance of, maintaining ecological sites.
And people in the community have come up to us and saying, thank you very much. We're clearing their pathways to open the grounds for them so they can wander through.
We get a lot of passers-by who will tell us oh, you got to know that weed, that's good, that's been annoying us for a long time.
The amount of work that the crews have been able to deliver in such a short period of time, planting 70,000 trees, removing noxious weeds across the municipality. It's safe to say that I think the crews have delivered well over 5 years of work in the 6 months that they've been here.
Also learn a lot about teamwork and working in a diverse team.
We've all looked out for each other and we've had some great laughs.
My conservation officers really got a kick out of working with such a group of happy and vibrant and enthusiastic people.
I would love to have the opportunity to be able to continue with this work.
And particularly during COVID, I think everyone developed a greater understanding of the importance of green space.
I think this has a lasting effect for the environmental industry as a whole. It's heartwarming to see other people getting value out of it.
I'm honestly proud of the work my council does and the people who represent it, and it means more than I can say.
Looking forward to continuing on and fighting the good fight for the environment.
It was a great program, and thank you, Working for Victoria.